Yo, yo, yo. What's going on, bro?
Just ruined everything.
And
dude.
just ruined the camera while we're live. And then we get the wrong camera going back. Wow. It's not even giving us the option.
And it's
not actually live.
Yeah, we are.
It's not
Stop
a good
touching
first
it,
impression.
bro.
Not a good first impression.
Don't touch it no more.
You see both?
Yeah.
Both of you?
Yeah, we're both in here. This guy, dude.
Mr. Worldwide.
This guy, dude. What's your problem?
You know who Purple is?
No, who's that?
Mr. Worldwide.
No one even understands what you're talking about.
Unbelievable. Okay, that was Tim.
That was him. Just being a
That's what
goof.
we have to deal with on a daily.
Every single day, bro.
Mr. Sabotage.
Sabotage.
He's a
But-
saboteur.
We got some cool things going on. AKA, shout out Gordon. I'm happy for you. I'm happy for you, Gordon. There's some cool things happening.
There's a lot of cool. I mean, you know,
Rock.
we have 4 confirmed purchase agreements going out right now. We have like 3 verbals to. I mean, today's just a killer of a day.
Today's been insane. It's a great way to end the week for sure. Friday has been a very successful day, dude, for sure. Talk about some of the wins that you had today. What
Well,
happened?
first things first. I got first in Fortnite. I only had like 6 kills, but
Dang, were you playing solo dolo?
I was.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah, so that's a win. I didn't take a picture.
Uh,
It didn't happen. I know what you're gonna say.
bro,
But-
but like, here's the deal. Like, did it happen though?
If there's a way to check stats, you would see first place at like 10 o'clock. Okay, that's the reality of the situation.
Sure.
I can't see or hear you.
Yeah.
The that was one, and then the other one is what I've been doing is I have a ton of follow-up that I have to maintain. So I'm still nurturing relationships. I'm still building rapport with certain agents and just spending time nurturing these relationships that way, because it's very tough when you're cold calling and you're like, hey, this is what I'm looking for, do you have something that fits it? No. 9 times out of 10 they really don't have anything. And to find that like first swing, you find that golden nugget
Very
of
rare.
mindset, yeah, that's rare. So really what I try to do is set the tone with what I'm looking for, what my budget is, what type of property, what my intentions are.
Really
I
give them specifics.
Yeah, you know, because I want to make the call as meaningful as possible. I want to be able to let them know and inform them, hey, like, I'm serious. I will give you proof of funds. I have everything that you need to be a successful representation of your client. Let's just get a deal done. And that's really, like, there's times where I overcomplicate it so much, where I just got to remind myself to keep it simple, go back to the basics, and remember that I am basically finding a buyer and a seller, right? You know, I already found the buyer, and I just need to go find the seller.
Right.
And really just making sure that we're a good fit for each other.
For
in
sure.
the whole transaction.
Most definitely. You were just talking like meaningful conversations. I think that's a good topic, just for the fact that, like, I feel like a lot of people, I don't want to say waste time, but there's a lot of conversations that might be prolonged. Like, what makes it, like, how do you manage your time by having you know, meaningful conversations, but like getting to the point, but not like being too salesy, you know, like
Yeah, I mean, I always, my go-to thing is I'm very personable, and I could pretty much find a common ground to talk to anybody about anything. But my first thing is, if I can make them feel comfortable and easiest way for me to make them laugh.
Okay.
Right. So if I can make these people laugh, it's like, okay, your guard is getting put down.
Right.
But it's so easy to get lost in conversation. People
For sure.
enjoy talking about themselves. They enjoy talking about properties they have. They enjoy, just talking. I mean, we're realtors, we're investors. Our job is to talk to people. So that's what we're going to be doing, to get lost in that conversation and then try to find a way to steer it back to be productive. That's where it gets challenging. Right. So, for example, today we were talking to this agent who was discussing hunting. And he was talking about he has this land for hunting, this land for fishing. He's very descriptive on what he was doing. And it's so easy to just fall in and be like, wow, because I'm an avid hunter.
Mhm.
Horrible at it, but I appreciate the activity of hunting.
For sure.
And so I would be more than inclined to listen to him.
Mhm.
But I had to remind myself, okay, let's how am I going to refer this back to why I'm calling? Because I don't want to waste time talking to somebody about essentially nonsense when I could be talking to another agent about a potential deal. Right. So I found a way to steer the conversation back to, well, do you have any of these lots for sale? Would you ever entertain an offer on them?
Mhm.
Right. Get him thinking about, okay, now we're talking about off-market properties again, or now we're talking about properties to sell. So it's just little small things like that to kind of gear it, ask those questions while you're even on the topic. Right.
Mhm.
So always find a way to refer it back to why I'm calling you.
For sure. Cool. Like, in those conversations, what do you think like an ideal conversation timeline should be? Like, how many minutes do you think should be on a conversation where it, yet it's meaningful, but at the same time, like you don't feel like you're maybe wasting time? I don't want to like come off like you're wasting time, but
Yeah, no, I mean, it's tough to say. Like Anton and I were talking yesterday, and he did the math. I believe he said like 3.5 minutes for 100 calls that you talk to 100 people for 3.5 minutes. It like equals out to be like 4 or 5 hours of talk time,
Mhm.
and that's a great day.
Yeah.
You've outreached 100 people. You've had meaningful conversations where essentially you're talking for 4 to 5 hours a day.
Mhm.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
But I mean, I can talk to my booby about anything for 5 hours.
Right.
She's a talker. So it's really about having, again, referring back to those quality calls instead of quantity.
Right.
The numbers only work if you're working the numbers.
Mhm.
Does that make
Elaborate?
sense?
Yeah. What do you
So
mean by that?
anybody, like when we refer to KPIs, we have a system set in place that tracks, okay, if you make this many calls, your talk time should equate to this. And
Mhm.
out of this talk time, you should be talking about these properties. So an opportunity, you should have X amount of opportunities for this amount of talk time.
Mhm.
And out of those opportunities, these are how many deals we close.
Right.
So it's a giant, equation. So when you work the numbers, or having the numbers work you, where you're just like, okay, I want to focus on my KPIs. I want to make sure that I'm hitting my minimums, right? So our minimums are 150 calls for 2.5 hours, 200 texts, 70 receipts.
Mhm.
If I just, go through and just click and, hey, do you have a property? No. Okay. Let me know if you do. Next call. You're just kind of going on autopilot.
Mhm.
The numbers are working you at that point.
Right.
So you want to make sure you're working the numbers by, okay, I get you on a call. Hey, do you have a property? No, not a problem. I normally don't expect agents who I call to have a property, but do you know anybody in the brokerage that deals with investment properties? Or some tricks die hard, right?
Mhm.
If you ever come across anything, let me know.
Right.
So I try to flip over more rocks. So if they tell me no, I'm going to ask a different question.
Okay.
And now I'm working the numbers because I'm getting my talk time, but I'm having meaningful conversations. They understand what I'm looking for. That's still a call.
Right. Just created a relationship out of it.
Exactly. So again, I'll hit my KPIs will fall into place if I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing.
Uh-huh.
And that's having meaningful conversations and staying on track. And it's
Maintaining that relationship.
Yeah. And it's difficult because, I don't know about anybody else, but when I'm calling, I distract myself because calling is very boring.
Mhm.
It sucks. I'm not gonna lie, but I found ways to entertain myself. So if I get somebody on the phone, it's very easy to get lost in conversation.
For sure.
You know, it's like you're just tied up and you have no one to talk to, but somebody finally answers.
Yeah.
So now it's just like, oh, hey, friend, right? So you keep them on there, and it's tough.
yeah,
It's tough to break that mindset to figure out, okay, I need to remember why I'm doing this. Why am I calling this person?
Mm.
And that's to see if they have an opportunity. If they don't, do they know somebody?
right.
Do they know somebody who knows somebody? Right. It's all, this game is networking,
100%.
and it's all about who you know.
people.
Yeah. And it's like, again, piggybacking off yesterday's conversation, it's about like the Denzel from Two Guns. Like,
That was this
I'm
morning.
Mr. Oh, yeah, this morning. Wow. Time flies.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm Mr. I know a guy.
Yeah.
Right. And that's what this game should be. And that's how you become successful.
Fact. I'm a firm believer in that as well. And I just like that. Like, I'm Mr. I know a guy. Question. Josh, yesterday you mentioned few ways agents get paid for off market and they put their fee on top. But deals I've done, the seller pays commission.
Yeah. The seller can pay commission if they have a listing agreement signed with the listing agent, right? They sign, let's just say at the average 7%, buyer comp is 2.7, seller comp is 4.3. You can get paid that way. You can also get paid, that's how you get paid the buyer co-op, is obviously through the listing agreement. To get paid as an agent just as wholesaling, I've never done it, so I don't know if I misspoke or if that's what he's referring to.
Maybe just a little bit because he's coming at it from a wholesaler perspective.
Yeah,
You know, so it's
So-
a little different with Josh being an agent.
the double dip only works if you are licensed.
Oh, were you talking that there was no listing agreement?
I'm trying to recall the topic that we were discussing. So
We were just talking.
what's the first question?
You know, we were talking because I wanted you to explain how agents, you know, can get paid by working off markets. You know, with you.
Okay, so for the
yeah.
listing agent, okay, I'm on the same page. So the same way that I get asked all the time as an agent, I'm calling these other agents and I'm asking if they know of any off-market properties.
Mhm.
They're like, the first question 9 times out of 10 is, how am I going to get paid?
Right.
If it's off market.
Right.
Same way you'd get paid on market, essentially. Ideally, what we would do is we'd figure out what your involvement's going to be in this, because it is off market. The selling or the sellers are trying to choose to sell off market so they can avoid paying commissions.
Right.
That makes 100% sense to me. But I will still make sure that that agent gets a piece of the pie.
Right.
It may not be as much as the 4.3% because, I mean, obviously there's a reason why we're off market, and that's to save money.
Mhm.
But for the work that they're involved in, they're going to be compensated for. And if that has to, you know, split out of my commission, so be it. But that's what a relationship is. And that's something that I emphasize a lot is I'd rather have the relationship with the agent
Mhm.
and have my money now
Mhm.
because I know that relationship is going to keep
Coming
bringing me back more
Yep,
deals.
most definitely.
So it's like put in the work now, get paid later. But yeah, so I just tell them, if you want to be fully involved, if you want to act as if you are the listing agent, I will give you 50% of what I make.
Mhm.
If you want to just refer me the name and I will talk to him directly and I will act as if selling and buying agent and I do all the work, then I'm going to, you know, I'll keep everything that I get, but I'll give you a referral for X amount for the information. So they still get compensated, and a lot of agents prefer referrals. They do
Oh, they
not
don't
want
wanna
to
do any
deal with the
work.
headache of
Yeah.
work. You know, everybody wants to be rich, but nobody wants to work for it. So that's
Oh,
the
yeah.
easiest way that I kind of present it and position myself.
Dude, we got the villain. He's
I
just
like his
pacing.
get up, man.
Dude, he's just pacing the hallways, acting weird.
He's on the phone.
But I mean,
Number 10.
but you did set a record number today, so pat on the back. We have 40 buyers coming to
Confirmed.
see
A property.
a property. And that's our highest that we've had. I think 20 was the other one. 20 was
39.
2015. Now we're at
We just
40,
stopped
right?
it. Yeah.
40 now.
40 now.
A few days until.
When's the showing? Oh, it's gonna be higher than 40. Dang!
Unless they're cutting people off.
I'm gonna
No,
start
but I
getting
mean,
offers now. If
It's
you're
gonna,
not
but it's gonna
involved
go
in
into
it,
multiples.
statistically speaking, it should.
And that's funny. But did you understand that, Luke? Luke asked the question. I know he left. I gotta go back to my real job. This is a real job.
Is that what he said?
No, that's what
You're arguing with yourself. You're not letting this man speak on his own behalf.
Let's tell them how you really feel.
Dude, get in here.
There he is.
I think so. That's not very convincing, Luke.
Yeah, I don't know if I explained myself correctly. Ideally, what you want to position is what do you say?
He's just laughing at me.
Give them an option. Give them the option of, hey, do you want to get paid as acting as an agent? If so, let's talk about your fee. Me personally, it's hard for me to. 2,500 is probably standard, right? Depending on the deal. If it's-
2,500 Shannon.
yeah, for like a property under 600,000, 500,000, 2,500 for a quick 30-day turnaround.
Yeah.
15-day turnaround, not a big deal.
15, 30-day turn.
Yeah. But for just somebody getting
Oh,
paid
what
name,
up,
it'd be
dude?
like
I swear.
$500.
That's generous.
Bro, go to your office, man.
$500 for a name? I give you like 5.5 million names in Minnesota.
Yeah, but I got to close on them.
So that's Tim. He's stingy.
Ooh!
Give me a call. I'll be happy to.
hiring.
fill.
We're hiring. I'm just kidding. I'm not kidding.
No, send your applications to Tim.Rathman.
Send your applications.
Yeah, I mean, I hope. If not, man, we'll talk more about it and I can explain more. But I think you should definitely. He's not licensed, is he?
Not yet.
Not
I'm
yet.
trying to get him licensed.
Definitely get you licensed because
Where should he get licensed? Should he get licensed in Wisconsin or should he get licensed in
Ooh.
Minnesota?
Ooh, Wisconsin.
That's what I said too.
I think Wisconsin.
That's what I said too. And
I'm
then
gonna
I was
get-
like,
I'm
then you
getting
can join the
licensed there.
squad, and then it's like zip zip. And Wisconsin be popping, dude. Jeremy be getting.
my boy Joe, man. He's killing it in like wherever Milwaukee is.
Oh, Cruz.
Yeah.
Shout out Cruz. He's in Milwaukee.
No, he's in Minnesota, but he's getting a bunch of
Milwaukee
property-
stuff.
properties.
Okay. I knew Milwaukee was popping.
Milwaukee? Isn't it Milwaukee?
Yeah, Milwaukee.
He's saying Milwaukee?
I don't know. Why do you make fun? I don't talk right, bro. Everybody knows. it.
Yeah, I guess Milwaukee's popping. I don't know.
You just said it.
I said Milwaukee. You said Milwaukee.
I said Milwaukee. Milwaukee. It's just like I mumbled that part. I talked to Joe. He said it was only 12 extra hours after I get my, the license to get the Wisconsin one. So both.
Be dual. That's what I'm going.
He about
I'm
to
gonna
be
dual agent.
dual. Let's
And
go.
then I can be a 00 agent.
Are you a 00 agent?
Yeah. I would be.
You're not in Wisconsin?
I'm not in Wisconsin
Why
yet.
not?
I'm working on it, man.
Right now?
It's in the works.
What does that mean?
Like the process has been started.
What does that mean?
I don't know how more clear I can make this.
What's the process?
The process is you got to start taking classes.
Now you're taking them?
The process is this process. Yeah.
The process
Dude,
is the process.
I gotta look into classes. That's what I need to start doing.
Oh, you should have just said that.
Yeah, I should have. I didn't think that there would be a
As the
follow up
direct-
of my.
as-
I thought you were just gonna let me slide.
Oh, my bad.
Oh,
You should
as
have
the
like
director,
gave
yeah.
a sign like. No, keep
Yeah,
going. No.
Stop.
Stop.
But yeah, that is definitely 100% the game plan, and I'm looking forward to taking over Wisconsin too.
Cool. There's so much going on, dude. There's so much opportunity on the team. Like if
It's-
you're I mean, we
If
give
you're
out late.
like-minded, if you want to become an agent and you love competition, I welcome all challengers because we have a death squad here. We just straight.
We got so
murder.
lucky, bro. Just so lucky.
I agree.
Same.
You're so lucky to have me.
I know. But like it's it's amazing to have a team that is, like you said, like-minded, all believe in each other, and then also believe in yourself. And then like, dude, crazy shit is like, dude, we got like 15 like real opportunities just today.
Yeah.
Just today.
And
Like
they're
that's
not
not
like-
included.
We're not
that-
like 80K apart either. We're like 30.
yeah, like that's real
That's a deal.
opportunities.
That's a deal.
You know, like
Anything under 50K, 50K
Write it
and
up.
under is a
write
deal.
it up.
We will close that.
Write it up. That's how we be. Write it
Yeah.
up.
The way that the way that we like to kind of compete with each other is we have these spreads, right? So say our MAO is 100 and they want 150. We try to figure out. So the threshold right now is anybody should be able to close within a 50K difference.
Yeah.
That's like what we say is our threshold. Anything over now is kind of like we're throttling. So now it's like if we can close within 60K apart,
Yeah.
it's a deal, you know. And then
We've
that's the new bar, and it's really fun to push each other and
It's
like,
wild. The
motivates.
competition get
Oh my
real.
gosh.
The competition
Anton
get
just
real.
yeah, like I think we talked about this. He won $10 to Caribou
Yeah. Yeah. We do what weekly?
cold calling competition.
Yeah, we do the weekly cold calling competitions. Winner gets, like a little gift card to like Starbucks, Caribou, or something like that. And then we do the month or is it
quarterly belt.
quarterly, but we have a belt. And right now you're in the lead
Obviously.
for the belt.
That's the prophecy.
Yo,
foretold.
but I mean, hey, yeah, for sure. But Dylan, right on your tail, bro.
Dylan he's a sleeper, man. He was supposed to be on the pod today, and
He
he was like,
was,
"I gotta
bro.
get on the calls."
But
dude."
yeah, because I mean, but like that's the thing. Like, where do you know in the office where like your guys are like, nah, I don't want to do the fun shit right now. I gotta do my calls.
Yeah. That's the definition of working hard and playing hard, though.
Yeah, I mean that's the definition of, I think, like a dope ass work environment.
I think, yeah. Thank you to you and Joe for creating it, obviously, but everyone has their part to play. I mean, this office would not be an office without every single one of us. And then anybody else that comes in, we've been having more and more people come in, which is so much fun.
Yeah,
You
dude.
know?
And like it's like not in a negative way, but like we've also like we've turned down a lot of people because of we've learned that like the work culture and like how the mindset is like that's the reason.
Mhm.
That's the secret sauce. So like like it's protective, and I'm excited to see, like 2024, like this is like we killed it last year. Like, don't get me wrong at all. Like, but like huge things are about to happen in 2024, and like there's some very huge players here in the community that are playing a part of it.
Big thing is now like the type of investing that like doors have opened for us. I mean, we are seeing more and more,
Yeah,
commercial opportunities.
we have so many like
So
real ones,
many.
and like we have some real hungry commercial buyers that are really trying to like all agents know right now. The spring market is starting to blossom and it's starting to pop up.
This is where people get like, I need to sell my house.
Facts.
They're getting rate scared again.
Yep.
Rates are dropping. They don't know when they're going to pop back up. So buyers are coming out of the woodworks now. I know every agent I've talked to is like, I have only buyers. I'll let you know when I get a seller. I'm like, totally.
Luke says 2024 is the year I make $500K and raise $5 million in private money.
Yes, it is.
Cheers to that. Cause like I know, real talk, I'm about to be like, quarter of that 500K. So I mean, we put that in my pocket.
You're not gonna be a quarter of 500K.
I'm expecting he might get some buyers on his own.
I guess I'm confused.
Like out of 500K, I'd be 250. Or I'd be half of it. Sorry.
Yeah.
That's what I meant.
That's what. Yeah.
But yeah, 500 million in private money. That's sick. Actually, I guess we don't really talk about that, but like we have some pretty big goals as well. That we got some big players on our team right now that not like in the office, but behind the scenes that are really going to help us do the exact same thing. Start raising capital, but we're gonna start taking down a lot of our own. Keighley North is going to start taking their own down, and I know like a lot of my employees in general are wanting just to take them down as well. So like I think that's going to be super cool. The fact like because all of our outreach, it's like, oh hey dude, you and Joe want this one? No, do you want this one? Oh no, so it's like it's literally
We're our own
goes,
buyers.
yeah. Answer, bro. Yeah, he probably knows.
Are you live right now? Are you on live? No, you're not. You're on live with Keighley North. What's up?
Welcome to the show.
I know. Attendance is popping now.
Hey, I actually wanted to touch base with you and say that we're good to go on the POF. I actually wanted to call and discuss with you though like how we wanted to do the JV on it.
Yeah.
Bro, let's go.
Yeah. Did you review the JV I sent you?
We're trying to build a pretty good team. They're locking up a deal right now.
Review
huge
it.
deal
That's
up in Texas right
25%.
now.
Yeah,
Luke, are you going to take
down
down anything this year? You think you're going to try to take down a flip this year or get a rental or Airbnb? Because let me get you one.
Did it expire?
Oh, it needs an updated proof funds. Updated.
Did you?
Updated.
Let me go check.
Uh-oh. But yeah, so Josh is on the phone with one of an Astro student. And by the way, shout out Astro students, be popping, especially the Minnesota ones, aka shout out Luke. Luke been coming in the office a little more. He's setting up his domain. And then Alan be popping up as well. Like it's just cool to I'm gonna make a post in the community because we need more Astro students to pop up and take advantage of coming to the office, learning from the team, learning from the agents, and like how you can start literally getting deals right away because it's popping right now. Like our boy Gordon, Gordon's out here crushing it, and like by just saying nonstop, consistent, and working working hand in hand with the team. So it's cool to see all that compound work starting to really pay off. But yeah, so wrapping up, this day has been absolutely crazy. Team's gonna we're back on a really good momentum. I would say probably right before the New Year's, like when we were on a crazy uphill, and then the New Year's, obviously it slows down, and now we're getting back into that momentum. It's just so fun to, I mean, maybe some people don't like the roller coaster, but I think one thing about in this office is like, we all feed off each other's energy, and we do love the roller coaster because sometimes when people are down, someone's on the high. And then you're just around that to like motivate you. Like, I want to get that feeling because like most agents know, most investors know there's no better feeling than, like having like a deal close and you get that good check. That's just an amazing feeling that that hard work that you put in and the time that you put in paid off. So it's cool to create more of those opportunities for the team and other agents in general. While I'm waiting for Josh, so I am going to take time to don't forget tomorrow morning 10 a.m. Central Time, I'm going live with the CEO of Seven Even Clothing. Seven Even Clothing is obviously a clothing company. They're an LGBT clothing company that's kind of doing some really amazing things and just the world. Less rainbow, more human. So I'm just kind of going to interview her and hear about the cool things that they're doing that's bridging the way for the community. And then what else we got? I guess that's the biggest event that we have coming up next. We're also in the works of hosting another Astro REI meetup here. We're not sure if it's going to be February. I know a lot of people wanted us to do it in February again. We're just trying to figure, we're trying to just keep up with work. Business has been crazy, but the last meetup was absolutely amazing. Had a beautiful turnout. A lot of people showed out to the point where myself, I loved the event. Everybody came. It was great, but I hated the layout. I didn't like how everything was. I felt like a lot of people probably missed some value or some gems just because of the layout. Just too many people came and we couldn't fit everybody in the conference room. And so we're going to solve that problem for next time. I think we have a lot of good we have some good choices for spaces that we're going to look into. And then let me see what's next. Ooh, attention real estate agents, Cobalt Banker agents. Next Tuesday, the one and only Brian Boyer going to be at the Arden Hills office, hosted by Jill. She's doing the Tuesday meeting, and I'll be honest, that's an amazing time. The Keighley North swung by last Tuesday, and it was so cool just to be a part of the real estate community there and see what Jill's doing, because Jill's creating a really cool work culture at her brokerage at Arden Hills, and it's fun to collaborate with them. But Brian's going to be there. He's going to be in the house talking shop, just seeing how everything's going. So definitely swing by next Tuesday. Meeting us at 9 a.m.
I'll call you back.
It'll be a great opportunity to network with other agents, network with our team, meet Jill, or if you're interested in even being an agent, stop on in. I would love to.
Free donuts.
Yep, free donuts. And I'd love to connect you with Jill if you are interested in, being an agent or, getting a little closer to the Keighley North team or anything like that.
And if anything, dude, it's a great place to network.
That was a big thing. The last meeting, it was like we were there and we connected. Josh and Dylan connected with a couple agents.
I got 3 opportunities out of it. It's awesome. Like, again, you're going directly to the source. It's silly not to. And I had this conversation with another. I don't know if we're wrapping up. Do we have time for a story?
Yeah, we got plenty of time.
Real quick, I'll cliff note it for you. But I was talking to this person who was debating on becoming an agent. He just the mindset is that I'm a free bird. I want to be doing what I want. No one telling me what to do. And it's just, my case is it's like, it takes a village, right? It takes a village to nurture a business. It takes more than one. We wear many hats.
Oh my God.
But I couldn't do what you do. I can't do what Tim or Anton, I do what Anton does, but like what Tim does, what Joe does, what everyone else does behind the scenes. Like, I don't do any of that. Right. So I can't do this. So it takes more than one people, and you need to build out the foundation.
For sure.
And in order to build a wide foundation, the fastest way to do it is with similar minds, similar hands.
Yeah.
And that's kind of my argument. But it's just so beneficial just to go directly to the source. Like we're able to talk the lingo when agents agents will use their license and make you feel silly if you don't have one.
Oh yeah.
Right. They
I
use it as
talk to like the amount of people that I talk on the phone every day that are wholesalers that like just some of the conversations that they have they just get beat up by these agents, which like understandable, it's agent to agent conversations are 100% different than a wholesaler to agent
they
conversations.
are brutal investors, man.
Brutal,
Oh my God.
bro,
But
it's
I was the
crazy.
same way, like
For sure. They're
when
sick of that. You're sick of that phone call.
well, I just
it's-
know it's not going to lead. It's so vague,
Yeah.
and that's why I try to become specific as possible, where I am more interested in.
He says, okay, I'll pay the course.
Who's that?
Luke.
I mean, Luke. It's
Bro, I got the
there's so
perfect
much-
office for
Davey-
you. I'll
Da-
connect you with Jill.
Davey is perfect. A perfect example to ask. He left so much money on the table for not being an agent for his deals. So
yeah.
much money. I mean, the
Davey's
first deal he
first
got
deal,
was
like,
600K or something like that.
It was wild. He would have made
14 grand.
Yeah, he would have made 14 grand if he was an agent
Let's just say
already.
it was 2%. Let's just say he walked away with 2%.
Yeah,
It would have been like, I think it was more closer to 18, but he would have walked away with 12 grand
yeah,
on top of his fee.
hmm
So it's like, that's why, because you never know with real estate, and you want to secure payments as much as you can, right? We all like checks.
Yeah.
So what better way to secure it where you think it's going to be a good spread, but the end buyer starts chipping away at his price,
for sure.
right? You might start at 20 but end at 5. So now you're only making, say, 5K. That I don't know if you guys have to split it with anybody, but if you do, you're walking away with, say, 1K. But
Right.
the security of being that buyer agent and getting that 2.7% buyer comp,
Control, baby.
you just turn that that grand into 6 grand for doing the same amount of work. It's like, if you're going to be doing something, why not fully take advantage of everything that you can get from it? It just seems silly to me.
Mic drop. All right, well, it's 100%. I feel like the biggest hurdle is a lot of people don't want to take the time to learn new tricks.
Don't look at me. Well,
Learn
that
new
and
tricks
like
and
nobody wants to sit in front of a computer for 90 hours taking the courses and then go take a test. But you get out what you put in. And I'm telling you, if I was doing this as a non-agent before, going direct to seller, and I was making, say, I was making 20% of what I brought in. So, making, let's just say on a 20K spread, 20% of that is 4 grand. So on average, each deal I was making 4 grand.
Mhm.
Now each deal I'm making, say the numbers are the same for argument's sake.
Right.
And let's just say my buyer comp is 3 grand. So now I'm making, instead of 4 grand a deal, I'm making 7 grand a deal. And it's just, to me, again, I'm a broken record. It makes sense.
So Luke says, so I get to be an agent, put the property under contract under my LLC, then assign it.
Yeah. I mean, you could represent, you would have to, there's going to be some verbiage you're going to have to put in there, but essentially, yes. If you want to be a one-man show, you would put in the verbiage like you are the investor, and that you're looking for yourself and you're representing yourself so that you can get the buyer comp. Now, from my experience, it's not an easy rebuttal to get over, where it's just like, why am I paying you a buyer comp if you're, it's like, put that money towards the purchase price or to put that money towards something else. So having to have that extra conversation with an agent saying, yeah, this house is for me, but I'm also going to collect a payment on it too, which is, again, it's very typical, because when I bought my house, I took my buyer comp, but I put it towards closing costs, right? I put it towards something, which you can do the same.
Yeah.
Forget what I said. You can do it your way, Luke. For me, it's so much easier if I get some agent who does not like my offer. I can just be like, this is what my client came up with. These are the numbers that I presented, and I'm only a glorified
a
messenger.
messenger, yeah.
Like I give him my 2 cents, but at the end of the day, he tells me what to report back to you.
Exactly.
I don't pull these numbers out of my rear end.
Right. And most of the time, when you go into that type of conversation with that way, they understand it because they've dealt with clients before, and I mean, clients are the worst. At the end of the day, they tell you the craziest shit, and you're like, what the. What? All right.
We've all
I
had it.
ethically have to do this, so so don't feel like what the shit.
Yeah, but that's a good question, Luke. I mean, yeah, you have to deal with verbiage and contracts and holding yourself to a different standard. You're shined and looked at in different lighting, but it does open the door to a lot. Like the great Ben Parker said, with more power comes more responsibility.
Facts, but like the respect, yeah, no, I caught it.
Okay, just making sure.
But the respect goes so far. Hold on. Right, because you're still getting the wholesale fee because goes under contract with Keeley and they assign it. Bada bing, bada boom.
That
That's
is
why I
correct.
said join the team, sucker. Wisconsin.
That's 100%, and especially. So the reason why I'm going dual agency so I can be in Wisconsin and in Minnesota is, I mean, the opportunities that we've been in Wisconsin for how many days?
14, less than
14. Yeah, not even. And we've had, like, I don't want to say hundreds, but a handful of opportunities to
energy drinks getting me.
yeah, we might have to unlive this here. But we've just had a handful of opportunities. So it's
like real
why
opportunities.
would I not just take the extra 12 hours?
I'm gonna be
pass
100
the
right
test,
now,
and
dude.
then I could be done with it this weekend.
Yeah, that's what
I could if it's only 12 hours. I think it is.
Yeah,
and then I just got to go take an exam.
Yeah.
Why not? Maybe
Yeah, I guess
maybe I
you'll
knock it out. Yeah.
Be licensed by
You just
Monday.
talked me into something.
But like,
don't hold me on that. I got stuff I got
I
going
know
on this
you're
weekend.
busy this weekend. Water parks and shit. But I mean, it's the way to do it, brother. It is the way to do it. And I mean, I'll be honest, man. Shout out Joe. I think we have probably some of the most organized and structured systems in the game. Oh, speak of the devil, bro.
The devil shall appear.
And the devil shall appear. Oh shit!
This is fourth dimension right here.
Yeah, I know, that was crazy.
You
We were
filming
literally
us,
just
filming
talking
you.
about you, and then you came out.
I got you right here too. Oh.
What
Hey,
are you doing?
You asked me to get clips.
Oh yeah, I did.
oh, hey, thanks.
Look at this. Oh, cool. I got 3 clips.
Can you get like some close-ups?
Like real close.
Like real close.
I want
like-
you uncomfortably close to my face.
Can you get uncomfortably close to my face?
Make it all about me. Wait, come back.
Hold on.
Did you get the good angle? Let me turn to the side.
You're not uncomfortably close.
It's 3+.
It's 3. That's a picture. That's
It's
X.
X. It's X, man.
The last time I helped.
Oh man, but yeah, because of that guy is I think one of the number one reasons why our team is so successful is because the structure, like
Without Joe, there is no us.
facts.
He is the brains.
How many let's go this. How many real estate brokerages have you been with?
3.
And out of, do you think
This is my 3rd.
this is your 3rd? And do you think working with Joe has been the best? Like,
I've
I
started.
ain't
off-
trying to toot his horn either.
No. But
but it's
I've
factual.
been with 2 other brokers, right? And the first one I've met once and spoke to on the phone once, and that was it. The second one, the only time I saw was during a meeting every Tuesday.
Damn.
Joe, he made it like he went out of his way to call me. He went out of his way to check in on the deals that I was working on. I mean, I tell Joe all the time, if it wasn't for him, I'd be out of real estate.
For sure.
I didn't find passion for it when I was trying to find a good brokerage, but Joe made it feel like home.
And then now being on the squad team, it's just game changer.
Yeah. But I mean, that's just it again, it was the right place at the right time, everything aligned in the universe per se. And we were the missing puzzle pieces to each other's puzzles.
For sure. I got you. I'm picking it.
I love you, dog.
I love you, dog.
You know me.
Hold it down. But
no, but with I say this all the time to Tim and I talk about it. Like without essentially you and Joe, obviously Keekly North would never exist ever in a million years. Second, this team wouldn't be so successful because we talk about it, and you and I have had these conversations. Like you could come in every day and you have a lot of weight on your shoulders, and you could take that in here and just hide yourself in your office, do your content, do your calls, do your props, do everything that you do, and then leave and be a real ass about it. You know, like there's a lot of bosses like that. But you leave your suitcase of emotions at the door. It doesn't matter what's bothering you. You come in, you like, I don't know what it's called. It's like a jumping skip. And it's just like you amp everyone up.
Gimp skip.
The gimp skip. You're the best hype man.
Yeah.
Like it doesn't matter if I'm having the shittiest of days. You know, you come in and you're like, look, man, we're gonna have a good day. Doesn't matter what happened earlier. You are in control of the future. And then like you amp us up. Your energy is contagious. Joe is the same way. You know, he's not like gimp skipping around, but he's he's somebody that if I ever have a question, and it could be the most ridiculously obvious question and it's right in front of my face, he will sit down and he will break it down for me so that in a way I understand it.
You thank me for that.
Probably, yeah, you're very
he's had to learn. He's had to learn how to fucking break shit down. I'm always like, what the fuck that mean, bro?
Yeah, he has a lot of patience, and I think that's the key to success too. Is being
100%.
patient with the people you work with.
You said it the best is like you just leave the suitcase of emotions at the front door. Like that's one thing that Joe's so good. Like he just know how to go in here and
playing poker with him is terrifying.
Yeah,
the best poker face.
Yeah.
Ever.
You'll never know. You'll never know something's wrong or if anything. It's just straight business. It's crazy.
I don't know how he does it. Like it's
like a flip of a switch type shit. It's weird.
I wish I was more like that because I get triggered. Like my thing is like when people like you rub me the wrong way, I will like look at you differently.
Yep.
And I'm just looking at you like
I'm the guy. I strive to be like Joe every day, man. But I'm the guy, dude. Like everybody got a shot. But you burn that shot, you better be running. No, I'm just kidding.
Christian,
talking all that smack, bro. I mean, you come to the gym anytime.
Yeah.
Just kidding. I know he instigated. I know you don't want to fight me.
Shout out to Christian, man. He is pulling off the impossible.
That's why now. Josh looks at me sideways.
Is that Luke?
Yeah.
It's because you commented on my Uggs, Luke.
I mean, how are you gonna come at the director's Uggs, bro?
Yeah.
I mean, your big arms can only do so much.
Imagine if there's a jacket for you. I think they make sweatshirts made out of instead of Uggs. I should go get one.
Ugg hoodies?
Ugg hoodies.
Hoodies.
I was a big advocate of this.
We need to do a different JV here.
Christian, check your email.
I just need Tim. Getting left. They literally just left me. Joe, are you gonna come fill in? This is crazy. Let's leave Cody here during a time block thing. Yay. I'm just kidding. But yeah, dude. Day's been crazy. And what I mean by crazy, because you always hear me say that cringe ass shit all the time. Dude, crazy is when everybody is focused, everybody's dialed in, everybody's excited about the job and the business. We got some things moving around internally as well. That's like just kind of just leveling us up, and it's exciting to see people excited about opportunity. It's exciting to see. Yo, Joe, come here, man. You can jump in. All right. Yo, you can jump in, man, since you took them. Yeah.
I'm in the middle of it. Sorry. I'll jump in until he gets back.
Dang, bro. We got the mystery man jumping in.
Hello.
Joe Brayman.
What's up?
What's up, bro? What's going on, man?
Deals.
How's your day been?
Busy.
How
Yeah.
many
It's,
opportunities?
oh my God, I think 20.
Shit, I was wrong. I said 10, guys.
There's definitely more. There was like over 10 before noon.
This is what happens when the team is
It's
dialed
cranking.
in and focused and everybody's really happy, you know.
Mhm.
But I guess, clip this for, say, a real estate agent that's maybe wanting to make a change, maybe join the Keighley North Coldwell Banker team, like what would be, a reason why they,
Why?
yeah,
Why would they do it?
like why? What does Keighley North Coldwell Banker offer that's so different than all these other brokerages?
We offer actual systems and actual training. So when you look at a lot of large teams at other companies, your entire support structure is just that team.
Mhm.
But here, if you come to Coldwell Banker and join our team, you have our entire support system. With Keighley, you have our systems from the team, but then you have Coldwell Banker, which has unlimited training for free. It has, unlimited number of not unlimited number. You have 18 brokers you can call at any moment to get answers on questions. You have a national brand. You have marketing tools that are far superior than any other company, in my opinion. I'm biased, but
Bias.
there's just more training and more support and more systems than you can get anywhere else.
Mm-hmm. And what are some of the things that Keighley North offers that is just above and beyond than what most are doing?
I think it's the combination of leads, systems, and then training and experience.
Mm-hmm.
Anyone can buy leads. Anyone can go to Zillow and buy leads, or go. I mean, it's endless. If you're a realtor on Facebook,
Mhm.
you get advertised to all day long
For sure.
for different lead programs. But buying leads without an actual system in place to follow up, to set appointments, to track what you're doing, and without having a coach that can tell you what you actually have to do with those leads, then you're just wasting money.
Right. And that's one of the benefits is, we be getting these leads all the time for our buyer agent team where they can go out on these seller appointments, but they have meetings going over, how much the seller's going to net on a cash offer, how much they would net traditionally, giving your client more options to create a better outcome.
I think that that's the biggest thing between our team and a lot of others is we do now have a solution to every problem.
100%.
If they want a cash offer, we've got it. If they, if they want a list, we've got it. If they want to get help with a transition from buying and selling, we can help them. There's no situation that we are unable to assist with, even short sales, all that stuff.
100%. So, I mean, that's just a great way to start scaling your business, adding more opportunity every single day, because for sure there is just traditional, which you can make a very good living off of and very good relationships and pipeline off of. But at that same time, it doesn't hurt you to pitch, cash offers to your clients, because you never know the situation, and just adding more tools to your tool belt just creates more opportunities to be a problem solver.
Right. And it's not just the solutions that we're providing to the clients. It's every single one of you are business people, right? And so no one business line or one business product is going to be cranking at all times, right? When it's a seller's market, you're going to have a really hard time working your buyers. When it's a buyer's market, you're going to have a really hard time working your sellers. And so you need to have each piece of the business, the investment side of the business, the seller side of the business, and the buyer side of the business, all tuned in, so that you can weather the ups and downs of the fluctuations.
I'm going to make the proper adjustments to maintain the consistency. For sure. Cool. All right, that was the sauce. That was the sauce. Josh.
Bye.
He's out. He's got deals that he's got to handle. Josh.
I'm right here. Give me 1 sec.
Wow.
Okay, give me 1 sec. Yeah. Because this is with Mallory. All right, I'm back. Boys and girls.
You back.
Yeah, I mean, I hope you guys really listen to Joe, because that is like God speaking the commandments. Like, that's how important what he says is to me. Like, I am Moses. I will carry what he says with me to the promised land.
Dude, I'm telling you, bro. He like, like you see all those gurus out there that are just like everywhere. He that guru that he don't want nobody to know who he is. But he got.
I'm surprised he came on.
He don't have a choice. No, but like, I mean, that right there is the reason why, team is super successful, and we've created systems and structures that create the success. You just need to put in the work, because the coaching's there, the team atmosphere is there, the motivation, it's there, so now it's literally, I don't want to say it's plug and play, but it's basically you come here and you fucking plug in and work your ass off, and you'll create.
You get out what you put in, but if you're putting in the right work instead of just spinning tires. That's like, I can leave today and be like, I had a kick-ass day, right? But if I only had one opportunity, you want to hop in?
Move it back.
If I had like one opportunity,
we don't even have a mic.
Share. You and I will share. Scoot it back a little bit more. Right there should be good.
Oh, cool. That hurt my knee.
Perfect. Hold on, I'm in the middle of a great point. If you're spinning tires, like if I go home, and I really need to talk to him, so don't hang up.
I love how my employees know that
I can go home. I can go home knowing that, like, if I made 100 calls, and this goes back to working the numbers and the numbers working you. If I let the numbers work me and I go home, I'm gonna get in that autopilot of, I'm doing the work but nothing's coming out. Well, yes and no. You're putting in the effort, but you're not fully executing. Like Dylan was supposed to come out here and do this live with us from the beginning, but he needed to hit more calls. Right. That's what he needed to do so that he felt like he won the day. You can go home now and say, or you can hop on this live right now and just say, hey, I'm good to sit now. I've built up enough time. I feel confident in my numbers.
Hit the KPIs for the day.
Hit the KPIs for the day.
Here's Josh.
Yeah, let me finish it. I'll be right back.
What's up, Saga?
Yeah.
What up, dude? What happened? Tell me about it. I'll fix it.
Just good phone calls. Towards the end of the day, I got the sense that agents are kind of ready for the weekend.
How they ready for the weekend?
They just, I don't know, short on the phone, get annoyed, or they're at events themselves already. Had a
Oh, really?
had a couple of those, a couple hockey tournaments. They were with family,
That
that
happens.
type of thing. But I was good. Hit all our numbers today.
How's I mean your ops? How many ops you put in?
We got one today. Still.
Okay.
Potentially another one. Got to call the agent. It's gonna wait till Monday.
Okay.
Call her. It's not. They're not doing anything with it till February, anyways. So
That's not too far away though.
No, texted back and forth about it a little bit today, and
That's sick.
she was good.
That's dope. That's dope.
Yep.
Well, all right, man.
What
What,
about you though?
dude?
What about you?
I don't even know if I should tell the truth.
What's going on?
Yeah, man. I left today. I had a bunch of stuff to get done. A lot of errands and appointments. I had a couple doctor's appointments. Bro, I literally stopped home to like throw a load of laundry in, and then like I let my cat like lay on me, and I opened my eyes and it was 1 o'clock.
One of those days.
Bro, it was weird. Like I like looked at my phone. Josh texted me. He's like, "Dude, what's your ETA?" And I was like, "Holy shit!" Like I like you know when you wake up and you're like you're just delusional and shit. Like what just happened? Because like I had no intention. Like I had a bunch of shit that I needed to get done, and I did not get any of it done. So
That's how you know you need that sleep though, is when you just go out like that.
it was wild. It was like, bro, from what like 10:40 until 1, like just don't even know what happened. Gone. Phone blew up. Looked at like it was ringing. It was doing all that. Didn't hear it. Didn't none of that. Just I was out. So guess I really needed that. But yeah, that's what I did. That's what I did. Shit. Just a couple calls I got to make. Baja. He's about to buy a Keegley franchise. So I got his name's Baja.
Where at?
He lives out in Cali, so I think he lives out in Cali. So I'm assuming he wants to open one there. But I mean, if he's looking for anywhere, I mean, maybe I can plug him up with a Texas one. But yeah,
Texas?
man. Yeah, I wouldn't mind getting rid of Texas. I love Texas, but I wouldn't mind getting rid of it and then taking over all of Wisconsin. So like, just
Right.
dude, I mean, when you got your feet on the ground type, it's just different. It gets annoying. Traveling all the time. It gets annoying to like go to Texas a lot, or I mean, we just know the markets here like way better.
Wisconsin got some big places too.
Wisconsin's popping, and I mean, we take over all of Wisconsin. It's a wrap.
Milwaukee, get the
Mm.
Madison area. Bro.
Then it's over.
Schools up there.
Yeah, so like that's the thing. I think I'd rather try to get all of Wisconsin and then try to figure out more times to build an office out of Dallas and
Get some people down there.
it's too hard. So I'd rather focus on doing things more up here. But I mean the markets be popping there, but it's just the ROI is better here with us here.
It's nice down there that they don't got to deal with like the winters that we got up here.
That's 100%.
What's nice about the South?
Yeah, like I'll say, if like we all lived there though, we'd be making it'd be crazy. But there's some good competition, like New Western, that big hedge fund. You just can't compete with them most of the time. Everybody either hates them or they love them, and we love them, but because they usually buy our deals, but like they can usually go. They got bigger.
Big pockets.
A little bigger than us. They can do a little more than we can. So it comes down to if you're not like how we are in Minnesota right now, you can't keep up with that.
For sure.
But yeah.
Sure.
So how you feeling about, the squad and
Loving it, bro. It's dope. I love it. Been good. Been busy ever since it started. So
is that how it was for you when you were an agent
uh,
before? Like was it super busy or like how was that
at times.
at times?
At times. It was like a roller coaster.
And like what is like is it similar work or is it very like different things?
Very different.
What did you do?
Very different.
What did you do before?
So did a little cold calling before.
Okay.
But mainly built over internet leads.
Okay.
So Zillow leads, your realtor.com, Rocket leads,
Okay.
things of that nature, or like open houses too.
You got a lot of open houses?
Yep. And then
Okay.
also, I mean, I was working with more client base.
Right.
Situation here is, more your B2B.
Right,
Your
right.
agent to agent. I don't know. I think I click with this side better.
You click with this side better?
Yeah.
What makes you think that?
I don't know. I like the pace of this.
Yeah.
Like I like getting deals under contract and then I'm on to the next one.
Next one, right?
It's kind of like how I like to work, and that's how I see this here.
That's what it is. You acquire then the dispo team dispos while you're trying to acquire that next one, get that other contract on, like hopefully get another one under contract before that one closes, and they double up. Like that's the end goal right there, is to get everybody to that consistency where you're doing two to 4 deals every month, but it's like every week you're making at least 5-10 racks
That
each week,
snowball's getting bigger.
and it's fun to watch it because like there'll be times where it's like last week or a little bit of this week, like it's just not a lot of people are about it, not a lot of people are talking, but then when that snowball starts to like hit, it's like you're gonna have like 15 opportunities, 4 of them are actually like gonna pursue. Yeah, dude. And then next thing you know, it's like, whoa, dude, like everybody has fucking 3-4 deals under contract, and now we have to figure out how to sell like 15 to 20 deals that we have on contract. And then like that's where I feel bad for like Tim. It's like now you got like 20 deals, bro, that you got to send. Like it's insane,
That's a good problem to have. Though.
Super good problem to have, but it can be
good
super overwhelming. We made some changes. We got a new dispo, or like not a new one, but we added another dispo just for the fact that trying to keep that momentum up, because when we're getting so many deals under contract, we don't want any to fall through our fingers because it's so busy. And when you're busy like that, and like I'd say I'd say we have a good sized team, but for the size of the team, like I'd feel like we're doing so much for like how like we're small for how much work we're like what we're getting done. And so like for having just Tim as the dispo guy for like 6 people that are actively doing like
I know.
bro, so I'm super excited to see the new dispo do their thing, because I think it'll create more time for Tim to have more meaningful sales than like just I gotta sell. All right, let's slow down. I know I got a little bit of help here, so it'll be.
Yeah.
I'm excited for that.
Give him that opportunity to really get good relationships, build up with them buyers. So then we're just
everything,
connected,
boom, 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 and then like I said, like in like 6 months and stuff, like I know that like we're gonna start taking down our own flips, and then we have all the agents on the team to relist them. And then on top of that, I mean, I know like Josh said maybe he'd want to get an Airbnb or rental. I know that we want to get a rental, but like trying to create like push people on the team, not like push them, but like motivate people on the team to start creating that cash flow income. And if you can start creating that cash flow income,
that's my exact plan too. Over the next 2 years.
Yeah.
Go grab an Airbnb or honestly, a fix it flip. Just flip that bitch. Flip it.
I mean, we get them. We get them.
That's what I mean.
So yeah, I mean, that's the best part is like we'll literally like we'll be getting opportunities, and then it's like, all right, cool, I don't want this one. Do you want it? All right, cool, you take that one down this time.
Right.
Well, but like it's like literally like you always hear people say like I'm cherry picking my next flip and wholesale the rest. So it's like no, we literally cherry pick and I'll wholesale the rest. And right now that's cool when it's like literally down to that.
And that's what's so great about it. It's like, because you can be picky, then you want to make sure it's the right situation too.
Dude, I just want to shout out Christian really quick.
You want to move the camera?
Sure.
No, Dylan's not though.
Oh, shoot.
That's it.
That's the moneymaker right there.
Moneymaker.
This is the moneymaker. Hello. Oh, no, dude. Christian's a straight hustler. I love that kid.
What he do?
The guy will not take no for an answer. Like, there was, I'm not going to get too into specifics right now, but he's working with this very high valued property. And they keep countering him, and he's like, no. And he finally said no enough times where they're like, okay. And they're going to probably accept his offer now. So that's what I had to go do. Is,
I'll write it up.
yeah. Well, not really. Just, put my part in there. But I mean, that's somebody you want to take an example out of his book. Like, it's crazy because, I try to do my best to help, Dylan, Anton, Davey, Teresa, Jeremy, Cody, whoever needs my help, whoever comes in, I try to do my best. Some of you who really know me know that the way it comes off may not be the nicest, but gosh, what's my nose? Are you making fun of my true nose? Oh, anyway, but I still try to learn from other people too.
I think you have to.
Yeah.
I think that's the best part about this team is everybody here is like an entrepreneur go-getter, but at the same time, everybody here is open.
Self-conscious on my beat, dog.
But everybody here is open to criticism, not like criticism, but like, hey man, like this is what you could have done better. Instead of like, a lot of people like, yo, fuck you, bro. Like it was good, no, people are like, all right, cool. Like, how can I get better? And everybody's very receptive to that. And I think when you have a full team that's about that, I mean, bro, what, dude? It's crazy.
No one's prideful enough to be like, look, I don't need perfect specimen. I am the best at best of what I do.
I think you hit it right there. I don't think anybody has pride or ego. That's not good.
We all just want to win.
Yeah, like, and we win when, like,
We all
when you get your deal locked up, we celebrate.
yeah,
When you close, we get food.
When you close the first year, we go out.
Well, every deal closes when we get lunch.
Not every day.
Every deal.
We didn't do it for last week.
Well, we're due a lunch. You heard it here. But like, that's the whole thing. And my favorite analogy is, imagine a chair with 4 legs. If one of those legs are like cut off, they're not doing the same work as the other 3 legs, right?
Mm-hmm.
Say it's shorter. You're not going to sit on that chair because it's going to tip over. Same thing as the team. We all put in the same amount of work. We all have the same minimums. And our minimums are higher than, what most businesses are.
Like, well, yeah. I think that is a thing because, like, a lot of times when I go out on meetings and like meet with agents, and they're like, "Oh, you always talk about KPIs. Like, what do you have your guys do?" And then like I tell them, they're like, "No fucking way." And
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah, like, but like they do this every day.
Yeah, and it's because, like, at first it was so hard, and you can attest to this.
Yeah.
It was so difficult to get 100 calls for 2.5 hours.
For sure.
You in your first week were making 200 calls with 45 minutes.
Yeah.
Because you didn't have that relationship. You didn't have, you didn't know what you could or couldn't say. You were finding your voice in a way. But now that, like, it's within the first couple of hours, you've hit your KPIs.
Yeah.
Like, it's become like so natural. The motion. Now you just got to push it and take it up a notch.
It's a snowball, dude. He started and he's hitting his numbers.
Oh, did we already talk about this?
A little bit while you were gone. But
my
just
bad.
kind of just like how, sometimes it can get a little, but like through the time of accumulating these relationships and that talk time, like his snowball's getting bigger and bigger and bigger. And there might be times where like this week sucked. But then like next week, like bam, 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 dude. Oh my God. I have like 4 or 5 deals on contract. And like you know, it'd be like that.
That's why you can never like take a day off in a way, you know, like, and you can go out and you can do something. You can go like people go in the office, go skiing or snowboarding. They'll take a day
That's me.
trip.
Afton.
Have fun.
Afton next week.
Have fun. Dude,
It's gonna be
Yeah,
35, 40.
I don't do that. I'm not a snowboarder. I don't ski.
What?
I tube.
Gone?
I tube.
You could though.
You gone?
Yeah,
I'll
I'm
go,
very
yeah.
I'm very capable. Not going to.
That's what he said.
Why?
Last time he said he wasn't capable.
If we're all going, what you can do? Just be in
Can you
here.
ski?
Never skied.
And
You
never
could.
snowboard.
No, I've snowboarded.
So you can snowboard?
I,
You get down the hill?
yeah, but I don't like it because dude, I have bad knees. I got 2 knee surgeries. I'm old. We've had this conversation multiple
It's the
times.
same guy that runs 3 miles in the morning.
Shut up. Get out of here. That's different.
Yeah.
The treadmill's so
Yeah.
bad on your knees,
So
bro.
bad.
Your joints. Snowboarding is.
Oh, I urban run.
On your feet, though.
There's no treadmill. That's Flintstone running.
Luke said that he'll fix your bad knees.
How are you gonna? I am game.
I think it's
Is
a
Luke
lack
still
of
here?
the quad muscle.
Look here.
The quad.
He's got to
built.
work, but he's watching.
The quad's built.
Or
It's
it's
not formed.
or it's
the rest of it
properly
hasn't caught up.
stretched. Take care of yourself.
I'm not going to be properly stretched and taken care of by next week, so we can drop this whole Afton thing. I'm not going, dude.
He's got this big quad, little quad, big quad. The pain is in the little.
It's the little one, man.
It's right there.
Dude, that's where I get
The
Charlie
quad
horses.
muscle is-
Like, if I, it's bad. I don't stretch at all. So when
know,
I
it's
like,
so bad.
when I lift my leg
Do you
up, I
leg
get
presses?
Charlie horse. Yeah, and I get Charlie horses.
He's so
Why don't
dumb.
you start stretching?
Because he does
It hurts. It takes up time. I don't like. It's not for me, man.
You don't stretch before you run.
No,
Ever?
never. It's
You just
always
jump
it's
in
always
there.
a cold run. Yeah.
Bro, by
Bro.
by the time he hits 45,
Let me ask you this:
Yeah.
are you gonna stretch when a bear is chasing you? No, I'm gonna be
This
gone.
is totally different.
No,
So
that's
Like,
what I
how
think
is
of when
the-
I run. It's like worst case scenario, if I need to get up and go, am I going to be able to? Like I'm conserving my energy. I'm just a harnessing ball of energy that when I need to go, I'm good. But I got like 3 miles. That's it. Skiing, you ski probably
he
longer.
says, "I'll get the wheelchair ready." That's your boy Cruz.
Is that a euphemism, Joseph?
Oh, come on, man.
Just fix it.
I can't.
Thank
stand
God,
it.
everything you
But-
touch, it's like, what are you gonna do?
Dude.
menace.
Remember when I was talking this
Menace.
morning how I thought Tim is mature? Tim is not mature.
Yeah, we did have a conversation.
I
We're like,
was literally
how mature is Tim? Like he dresses really nice. He has a nice he holds himself to a standard, and then you just see straight up his nostril. And he comes in here and he unplugs everyone's monitors.
bro, he be doing some crazy stuff. I ain't gonna lie.
But by far, probably still the most mature person in the office.
No.
Excluding Joe.
Okay.
Joe doesn't count. He's an anomaly. He's just this thought that you think of
I was
greatness.
talking about me.
Maturity?
Yeah.
Are we being serious? Okay. What day you going to after next week?
Why?
I want to know.
You want to go?
Yeah, for real. Someone needs to
Let
be
me
there.
guess. Let me guess. Girls dance.
Depends if it's Wednesday night. Dude,
I thought it was
it's
Tuesday.
clockwork. It's always been Wednesday.
No.
Look at my. You can go on my
Bro, but like
look
we
up
asked you to
Tuesday-
go Thursday. So what was
Thursday.
this?
When? When did
That
you?
was the dinner.
Dinner was on what? Wednesday. Dinner was on Wednesday. That was 2 days ago.
Dinner was.
Boy, don't you feel dumb. Yeah, girls dance every Wednesday. It's on my time block and on my door. If you ever came in my office,
All right, Joe. Mr. Joe,
Dude, I do all the
what
time.
time works for you?
For what?
After.
Oh, I'm thinking about like 7 in the morning. Get there right when
I
the
agree.
snow's so fluffy.
Are you going? Oh, 100%. They open at 8.
That's why I'm gonna get there at 7. I'm gonna
Get there right away.
But,
I'm gonna
like, why
become
couldn't
one
you-
with the mountain.
But what, if you don't want to ride, would you want to sit?
No. I'm gonna just stay on the mountain. I'm gonna walk
You
up.
can stay in the chalet and work.
You know how much fun that sounds? Sitting in a busy ass chalet where it's just loud, full of
No
children.
one's gonna
Just sit
be
on the
there
lift,
because we're
dude.
going during the week.
That's when people take off to go because they think no one's gonna be there.
Bro, I got
I don't think so,
Oh my
bro.
gosh, bro.
You could just sit on a lift and just.
Like my laptop.
You
You guys on the next
Actually,
one.
no.
Just have skis on but never get off.
We should. That'd be great content. Just seeing the live. Oh, he's going down here.
Just working deals.
Sorry, hold on. Wait till I come back down. I get better reception. I'll call you back.
Reception up here.
45 minutes. Give me 1 sec.
We'll ask the fucking ski patrol, like, hey man, can he just like stay on? He's gonna work right
You're
here.
literally not going to bother a soul.
I wouldn't want.
So you're coming?
I'm not gonna pay for a ticket just to sit on the lift.
That's what the
Then
tickets
goals.
I don't want to, dude.
specifically to go
Like,
on the lift.
I shouldn't be in
Oh,
Minnesota.
yeah.
I
Have
don't
you
like
been?
snowboarding. Yeah, when I was younger.
How young?
You're basing your skill on.
Last
So what day
time,
you wanna go? Wednesday's 36, Thursday's 36, Friday's 37, but
Let's go
Monday,
Friday.
Monday and Tuesday are like 30.
Can't do either of those days.
Monday or Tuesday?
Mhm.
So
It
then
have to be one of those days later.
let's do because I feel like that's when people actually will take the day off.
So either I cancel my showing.
Thursday.
cancel the showing.
Can you go Thursday?
Let's go Monday. Are we really doing this? Am I gonna be the only one not going?
Yeah, it's gonna be embarrassing.
If everyone
Well,
commits to
what about
going, I'll
Jeremy?
go.
What about Jeremy? Jeremy won't go. I gotta ask
Jeremy has COVID, man. He is staying
You
put.
got the COVID?
Davey
You
might-
better stay out of
Davey
the
might.
office.
So I have to stay back then.
Why?
Is that what you're implying? I don't know what you're saying.
You said, is everyone going? And I just said, I don't know.
Joe's
Davey might
definitely
not
going.
go.
Anton's definitely going.
Joe's definitely going.
I don't think Anton's gonna go.
Anton will go.
Anton's the one who fucking asks.
Watch.
Next Thursday.
Watch.
Dude, now Josh is feeling so compelled. Man.
Dude, I don't want to be the only one
Bro,
left out.
I'm not that good at it either.
I just
Bro, I can do it.
I'm gonna fall and it's
You'll be
gonna
all right.
hurt
He's working.
So,
You're
on
okay.
Thursday.
No, right now. He's asking like in the morning, like if we want to go that day.
Like same day.
That's how bad he wants to go.
I mean,
Where's
why
Afton
can't he ever
at?
fucking ask
Where's
me?
Afton?
Where is that?
In Afton?
Is that a city
It's
here?
on the
Yeah.
Wisconsin border in Woodbury County.
Oh, so it's close to me.
Yeah, it is. It's probably like 15 minutes from me.
No, it's not. Woodbury's like 30 minutes from
It's
me.
not in Woodbury.
It's past Woodbury, I'm assuming, because
Close-
Woodbury's
close
still
to-
in Minnesota.
Closer to you, bro.
So, anyways, real estate.
Oh,
Are we still live?
later, guys.
Oh my god.